Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to another episode of the Los Angeles Clippers MyNBA series here on NBA 2K24. And today is a special episode because the Los Angeles Clippers are at home here at the Crypto.com Arena against city rivals, the Los Angeles Lakers. And this is the last time that the Clippers will host the Lakers at Crypto.com Arena, the last battle of Los Angeles between the two teams that share this arena, because next year the Clippers will be in the Intuit Dome. So if you're excited for this one, make sure you drop a like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more basketball content. You can see the lineups on the screen for both squads. The Lakers will have D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, LeBron James, Jared Vanderbilt, and Anthony Davis. Obviously, the matchup to watch is James versus Leonard. If you're excited for this one, make sure you drop a like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more basketball content. As we're here for the tip-off, Plumlee getting the start at the center position, and he wins the tip, and we are underway. Special occasion for the Clippers, so they're going to be rocking their city jerseys here tonight against the Lakers, who are currently in their gold. As here on the first possession, it's over to the top of the key. Lineup for the Clippers will see Highland getting the start, as well as James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Nicholas Batum, and Mason Plumlee. As here's Harden on the first possession, he gets swatted at the rim, and that's going to lead to a shot clock violation. The Beard has been absolutely sensational since coming over to the Clippers in the 76ers trade. He got named to the All-Star game just a week ago, and he has been sensational. He's really given Leonard that second option, and he doesn't have to carry the load, as there's the first points of the day. D'Angelo Russell back in a Lakers uniform for his second stint. Hits the first shot, averaging 14 points per game this season on 48% shooting, 37 from deep. A pretty solid season for D'Lo. Next possession here for the Clippers, swinging the ball around. Here's Highland at the top of the key. He's going to back it up, swing it over to Batum inside for Plumlee. Nice matchup there as he swings out to Batum, and he's going to drill the three. Nice job by the Clippers to identify the matchup inside. Plumlee was being guarded by Reeves, so the Lakers came to help. That gave Nicholas Batum a wide open look at the corner, and he knocked it down. So the Clippers now with the lead. This is going to be a tough matchup. The Lakers, the second best team in the West. They're 40-19 going into this game. There's 8 seconds left on the shot clock here. Vanderbilt trying to drive inside. Good defense there by Batum. Vanderbilt, though, just going to stick with it, and he gets fouled. It just a horrible possession, and they unfortunately get rewarded with a shooting foul, as Vanderbilt was hogging the ball that possession. You can't really discredit Batum. There's really not much else you can do in that situation, as Vanderbilt knocks down both. But this has been a tough stretch for the Clippers, as the Clippers in their past 4 games up to this point have faced 4 out of the 5 top teams in the West. The other team that they haven't faced who's in that top 5 is the Lakers tonight. So after this game, the Clippers will have faced all of the top 5 teams in the West. A crazy stretch in this part of the season, especially for us, as we need to win games going into this one at 23-33. As Leonard currently at the line, averaging 22 points per game, 5.4 assists. He knocks down both his free throws, and the Clippers are back out on top 5-4. So if the Clippers can win this game, that'll be a very good stretch, especially coming out of the All-Star break. As Vanderbilt on the right side. Over to James at the top of the key. He's going to drive by, give it up to Davis inside, who swings it out to Russell. 5 seconds left to go here on the shot clock. D'Angelo's going to take a 3, and he's going to miss off the mark. Rebounded by Leonard. He's going to quickly push the pace. He's going to try to drive inside, and he goes to the rack but misses. Tried to take it to Russell, but unfortunately it was off the mark. And they'll push the pace the other way. Here's LeBron now with the ball in his 6th season with the Lakers. It's crazy that it's already been that long. Now Reeves on the left side, trying to get Vanderbilt, open off ball. He gives it back to Reeves. 5 seconds left here on the shot clock. Here comes LeBron off of the off-ball screen for 3, and he hits. LeBron James from downtown. And you saw the stat at the beginning of the game. LeBron's having his worst three-point percentage in his career, 29% from deep. But in his last 5 games, he's been shooting 52%. So the King has been on his A game in this little 5-game stretch. As you saw, the horrible alley-oop attempt by Kawhi, still can't get that down. And there's a foul on the other end. And that'll send Vanderbilt to the line for 2 free throws. Vanderbilt, he's going to be staying in a Lakers uniform for the next little bit. He re-signed earlier this season to a 3-year, $40.9 million contract extension, as the Extension deadline is actually 2 days away. There's a couple of Clippers who are currently up for extension that the management is still thinking about. There's Burke and Korkmaz could get an extension, as well as BJ Boston Jr. So we'll have to see what happens on those fronts. That's a little bit of foreshadowing, by the way. 8-5 is your scores. Harden gets inside. He's going to go to the free throw line. He attacks Austin Reeves in the basket. And you can see the numbers there for Harden. 27 points per game, 89% from the free throw line. This is where he does his damage. And he continues that with 2 more and cuts it to a 1-point game, 8-7 in favor of the Lakers. On the other end now, Reeves in the corner, being guarded by Harden. Here's Vanderbilt open off ball. He's being guarded now by Covington, who has checked into the game. Batum picked up a quick early 2 fouls, so we'll see Robert Covington, but there's a wide open James at the basket. LeBron James, the now 20-time All-Star, with the 2 points. He pushes the lead out 10-7. He's got 5 of the Lakers' first 10 points. As here's Harden on the other end, driving inside, gets right to the basket and finishes with the left hand. Now on the other end of the floor, here's Reeves, right side. 8 minutes to go left here in your first quarter. Is LeBron going to muscle his way inside? Kick it out to Vanderbilt. Now over to Davis. He's got Covington on. He's actually got a triple team. So he's going to give it up to Russell. He's going to step back for 3, and he's going to hit. Anthony Davis drawing the triple team. Finds the wide open man. Nice smart play there by the Lakers big. That's one thing the Clippers have kind of struggled with, is their defense has not been that good, as there's a wild 3-pointer there by James Harden, especially though defense against bigs. So Anthony Davis expect to have a big game, is right on cue, a 360 alley-oop with the slam. He's averaging 22.8 points per game this season, and he's on pace. He's a guy to watch in this one, as it's now a 6-point lead now in favor of the Lakers. 15-9 is your score. Is Highland on the right side trying to drive inside. That's a tough layup. Rebound, though, by Plumlee, who gets nice positioning, and he's able to finish it. Good offensive board there by Plumlee, as he's going to have his hands full tonight with the aforementioned Davis, but he's able to get 2 points on that possession. So now inside the 7-minute mark. Vanderbilt now gets a screen, but Covington stays on him, swings it over to LeBron. He's got Kawhi on him. The Claw trying to lock down the King. 7 seconds left to go here on the shot clock. He's going to get a screen from Davis. Pulls from 3, actually, and he misses. Rattles in and out, but this time Anthony Davis is able to get the offensive board. Keeps the possession alive. Now Reeves with the ball at the 3-point line. 5 seconds left to go. They're going to post up Davis inside on Plumlee. Backing him down. 2 seconds left, and he turns around and gets it to fall with a friendly roll. And that's now a 17-11 game, as Davis now with back-to-back possessions with a basket. He's up to 4 points on the night. See if the Clippers can answer. Highland over to Leonard, inside for Plumlee. Being guarded by Davis. He kicks it back out to Leonard. Now sets a screen. Kawhi, right side, fade away from the right side. It's a miss, but Plumlee again with an offensive board, able to finish. Back-to-back offensive rebounds by Plumlee, back-to-back putbacks. A nice couple of possessions for the bigs on either team. This is now 17-13. We're halfway through the first quarter of play. Russell now over to Davis. He's backing down Plumlee again. Step back, hits it. And it has been the centers versus the centers these last few possessions. 19-13 as they're just trading shots. Harden, though, tries to bring it up. He wants to get in on the action, I would assume. Trying to get Kawhi open off ball. They give it to him. Leonard back to Plumlee. He's got Reeves on him. He realizes the matchup now, and again the Lakers come to try to help defense. Kicks it out to Covington in the corner, but this time the 3 doesn't fall. Got to hit that shot, since Covington has struggled a little bit from the deep range. Now he's guarding Vanderbilt, trying to get inside to Davis. Covington couldn't get a hand on it. Instead, Anthony Davis backing down Plumlee, and again finishes with the left. The Clippers are going to finally call timeouts, and we're going to go to the end of the first quarter. Watch 7 minutes first. But it's a 31-22 game here at the end of the first quarter, a 9-point lead for the Lakers. We're going to go later into the second since we watched a lot of the first quarter, and it's now a 10-point game. 54-44 is your score, so not much has been missed. One thing you did miss, though, is Mason Plumlee actually suffered an injury, so he is out for the rest of this game. So Vika Zubats is in to take his place. We'll obviously get an update after the game. The Lakers now with the ball, 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter, and there's a big tray ball from deep. That's Kelly Oubre Jr., the former Charlotte Hornet, who signed a 1-year deal at the beginning of this season to come to LA. He pays dividends on that possession. Now a 13-point lead for the Lakers. As Highland with the ball gets a nice screen from Zubats, and he gets swatted. Highland thought he had an open look, but Anthony Davis said not today, as he rejects that one. And Highland's actually still down. It's a 5-on-4 on this end, and Oubre takes advantage. And there's Highland. He's hurt, so he's going to call a timeout. So that's not good for LA, who just lost Plumlee and Highland, it seems, in that half. As you can see, Mason now with the pullover, but it's 63-46 going into the half. All Lakers. A 17-point lead now for LA, shooting 56%. They have been dominating here in the first half. The Clippers just seem to be fading a little bit. And obviously now could be 2 players down. But Plumlee, he's out for the game. But you can see Highland is back out there to begin the second half. So he's going to tough out whatever injury he does have. Again, we'll get an update at the end of this game as the second half starts with the Anthony Davis miss, but he's able to get his own rebound. Now out to James. Drives inside, and nice switching hands in midair as he's able to put it in. LeBron James, the 4-time NBA MVP, the king, one of the best to ever do it. Still kicking strong here in LA. He wants to win another championship. Obviously, the Lakers' second best team in the West, only behind the Grizzlies. There's a nice alley-oop on the other end. I'm talking all this highlights about the Lakers, but there's Ivica Zubac, the hero from last episode, if you remember, got the offensive rebound against OKC in the putback with 1 second left on the clock to give the the Clippers a 113-112 victory. As LeBron James now with an and one. Right when I start to gas up a team, the other team just comes and, well, takes a nice possession of their own. As LeBron James now with a chance at a 3-point play, and he's able to connect, make it a 20-point lead now for the Lakers. 68-48 is your score. As Highland, as you can see, toughened through the injury. Being guarded now by Russell, trying to isolate on him. Very interesting call. He does get by, and he actually draws a foul from Anthony Davis. Bones Highland's having a pretty solid year offensively, as he's up to 8 points on the night. He's kind of stepped up. If there has been a third man on this offensive team, it would probably have to be Nashawn Highland. He's a good scorer, but he still struggles defensively. He's just very small in size. A lot of these bigger guards are just too tough for him to guard, as there's a miss from a long 2. Rebounded by Leonard. Now pushes it up the court to Harden. You know he's going to push the pace. He gets to the basket, and he gets an and one attempt of his own. Jared Vanderbilt called for the foul. As Harden will go to the line, and he'll complete his own old-fashioned 3-point play. It is now a 15-point lead. 68-53 is your score. As the Lakers now with this possession, Reeves is going to get a screen from Russell. Dish inside, a nice pick and roll, and that's a nice connection. That's kind of what I was highlighting just a second ago. You can see Russell 15 points on the night, 6 of 10 shooting. I mean, Highland just struggles guarding these bigger guards, and he's a good scorer offensively, but defensively, especially now that he's got the injury, it's going to be a little bit tougher. We'll have to see if the Lakers exploit that. As now on the other side, 4 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Leonard drives inside. He misses a layup. It's rebounded by Austin Reeves. He pushes it up to Russell. And he's going to pull from 3. A little bit of space, and D'Lo is hot. Had 13 points in the first half. He's already got 5. This one up to 18 now on the night. And again, it is a 20-point lead in favor of the quote-unquote road team. As I would expect, there's a lot of Lakers fans in the building here tonight, though. Highly gets a screen from Zubac, so it's not a good one. Now going to dish it, though, inside, and he hits. Nice pass, nice finish by Ivica Zubac over Anthony Davis, who did contest that shot. Gets it inside 20 again. It's now on the other side. Russell inside for James. Has Leonard on him. Goes up and finishes with the left hand. And LeBron James looking very solid. You can see the field goals made for both teams. The Lakers, they've made 30. They've only missed 22. They're shooting at a very good clip. As on the other end, Highland for 3 straight away. It's off the mark. A little wide right. LeBron James with a rebound now. Going to push it up the floor. He gives it up to Russell. Over to Vanderbilt. Wide open for three. And that one's off the mark. That could have been a big shot there for Jared Vanderbilt. Instead, Leonard's pushing the other way. He finds Harden in the corner, and Harden's going to miss. Had a good look there, but Reeves is able to corral it. And again, pushing the pace the other way. LeBron up to Anthony Davis with a slam. 77-55. The two superstars for the Lakers connecting on the alley-oop. And it is all Lake Show here. Showtime, so to speak, at the Crypto.com arena. As Highland drives on Russell. He gives it up to Harden. He's going to try to back down Reeves. Spins, floats it with the right, and that's not really Harden's game. It's a miss. And you can see all of the Lakers have gone into takeover mode as Harden only 5 for 13 tonight. Shooting, not the most efficient night for the Beard. As Reeves now trying to work on him. Goes up with the right hand. Tough shot. Good defense there by James Harden. You don't usually say that very often. He gives it up to Highland. And Bones now waiting on a screen from Covington. He gets it left side. Good defense by Russell to go through the screen. Highland's going to try to push it. He gives it over to Leonard in the corner. 6 seconds left to go here on the shot clock. Zubats is going to come get a screen. Kawhi's going to pull from the mid-range, and he's going to miss. But good hustle by Zubats to get the rebound. Finds a wide-open Covington for three, and he connects. Clippers, for all of their defensive struggles down low, they've done a pretty good job of getting some offensive rebounds tonight and getting some second-chance points opportunities. Could be a lot worse game. I mean, it's still a 19-point deficit, make it 21. As again, inside is D'Angelo Russell. The Clippers will call timeout. We'll go to the end of the third quarter. It is now a 34-point lead. Yeah, 104-70. This one's turned into a blowout. Let's just go to the end of this one. The Lakers are going to be victorious, 122-102. The Clippers make it a little bit more respectable in the fourth quarter, considering the Lakers were playing a lot of backups. But a big loss here against the Lakers in the last matchup between these two teams, with the Clippers hosting at Crypto.com arena. You can see the points and the scores. Harden led the way with 29, but it got a little bit more efficient down the stretch. But a lot of that was in garbage time. So kind of a big loss here for the Clippers. For the Lakers, they're the second best team in the Western Conference. So in that top 5 stretch, we went 3-2. That's not bad, but we got to make a push for the postseason. And winning games like this will go a long way in helping us out. As far as the injuries, Plumlee's going to miss 1 to 2 weeks with a sprained left shoulder. And Highland, he's going to miss 4 to 6 weeks with a strained right hip. That's what he played through in this game. Now, all around the NBA, the Bills beat the Cavaliers 130-100, and this is big because with this game, Zach LaVine has broken his own three-point made record in Bulls franchise history. You can see he fills that stat sheet. He's hit 206 threes on the year, and there's still 2 months of basketball to play. That also ends the month of February. Giannis gets Player of the Month in the East, Ja in the West. He's back from his suspension. He looks like he's been shooting, pun intended, very well. Rookies of the month have been much of the same, Miller and Wembayama. And today is the contract extension deadline. I mentioned during the game, Korkmaz and Boston are both eligible for a re-signing. And we're going to re-sign Furkan Korkmaz to a contract. He was kind of a throw-in in the James Harden trade. But in his limited minutes, I feel like he's played pretty decent. He's kind of shot the ball well from 3. So why not give him a little 1-year extension? He's not asking for a lot of money, so we're going to re-sign him to a $2.68 million contract. So Furkan Korkmaz will at least be on the roster for next season. In our next game, we beat the Wizards at home 127-115. Westbrook, a revenge game. 27 points, 12 assists led the way for us, while Gafford led the way for them. But then we dropped the next one in Minnesota 103-101. The Timberwolves come back and beat us. That's a tough one on the road. Players of the week, LaMelo Ball in the Eastern Conference, and Nikola Jokic will get it in the West. And next episode, we'll be on the road against the Milwaukee Bucks, who've also struggled this season. But I do think we'll take another look at college hoops and highlight some of the prospects in the upcoming draft. Take a look at some of the power forwards. I know the names are misspelled. I will fix that. But we'll get another scouting episode. So thank you guys so much, though, for watching this one. I know we got absolutely blown out by the Lakers, but I appreciate you guys' support as we get closer and closer to the end of year 1. It's pretty exciting, but hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure you drop a like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.